Hello, Pisces. How are you all doing? This is your extended reading for February 2023. I'm just going to hit on a couple of situations and scenarios that I didn't touch on for the main monthly or the bonus. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. All right, I want to jump right into this. We're opening these up with the next connection due to come in. Next soul contract due to come into Pisces life. Let's just get a general energetic outlook or outline on how that's going to look. Let's see. Uh-oh, what always comes through? Past energy. Okay. So somebody here was burned very badly in the past. That kind of goes without saying, though, doesn't it? Yeah, uh-oh. 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups reversed. I don't like that. 3 of Wands, though. I don't like that. So I don't know if you know about this or not, but I'm kind of feeling like this could be you, but this feels like them looking at it immediately. Somebody here is playing games with an X. Yeah, somebody here is playing games with an X. So I feel like maybe this person is using you to try to make an ex jealous, possibly. But I kind of feel like they are secretly waiting to hear from a past person. I'm not totally convinced that they're trying to reconcile with their ex, and that's simply because of the 4 of Cups. It kind of indicates to me that they just want to spite this person. But another monkey wrench in the equation here is the Lover's card. So this could end up turning into a really, 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 really intense connection. But then we got this Empress reversed. Man, this looks like the type of shit that could end up on Jerry Springer, man. I'm going to tell you, this has all the ingredients needed that could possibly turn into some drama. It's not drama yet. And maybe we can bypass the drama. Hang on. Let me just see this person's. I want to dig their intentions up a little bit more. Let's see a little bit more about their intentions. A little bit more about their intentions, their energy. There it is again. 6 of Cups reversed. Same one. Same one that jumped out for the first spread. So they're holding a grudge. They're grudging. They're angry. They're pissed off at a past person. Devil card reversed. They just came out of a toxic relationship. Lover's card reversed. Death card upright. So, okay. So 8 of Cups, Death card, 5 of Pentacles. They are making a solid decision to abandon the past. So I don't think they're trying to reconcile with a past person. But I do feel like they have some really intense unfinished business with a past person. And that's not a guaranteed deal breaker. It's just where that turns into a deal breaker is when that energy is buried and stuffed away and ignored. That's when that energy is going to bubble up to the surface. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you ain't hiding shit from the universe. No, you ain't. I don't know who needs to hear that. The new person you're dealing with may not have a clue. Nobody may have a clue. It don't matter. You ain't hiding shit from the universe. If that energy is left unchecked, it will start affecting things. Anyway, though, Page of Wands reversed. Okay. So the final verdict I would have to give this is I don't think they have bad intentions. I don't think they're trying to manipulate you. I don't think they're trying to take advantage of you. I just think that they are very unhealed and very broken, which may not be smart, but I don't think there's malicious intentions involved. Okay. Could be a Gemini, by the way. I also have Capricorn, Scorpio. Gemini, Capricorn, Scorpio. Okay. Well, let's see the outcome then. Outcome for the first month. Outcome for the first month of this connection. Okay, 5 of Cups. Uh-oh, disappointment. Uh-oh. Nine of Coins, 8 of Coins. Okay. Page of Swords. Okay. So it almost kind of feels to me like you might end up finding out about this. Kind of feeling like you might end up finding out about this. Yeah. Might end up finding somehow. I don't know how. But I do think you are going to go through a little bit of a disappointment when you do find out that they still have some sort of feeling to do with their ex. But I don't think separation is happening. I don't. I just think you're going to find out in the beginning that the connection was a little bit more superficial than you thought. Overall, Lover's card reversed again. Overall, though, I do think this is pointed in the direction to where it could turn successful. I would have to say that. Do we have any advice? Do we have any advice? Did everybody get notified? Y'all get notified? We have 81 Pisces people here, and I had 500 Aquarians in the last video. Did y'all get notified? Or Pisces, y'all are one of my smallest audiences anyways, aren't you? Oh, well, the playback will be up. Okay. Advice. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. Boom, boom. 8 of Coins. King of Wands reversed. Okay. So, okay. Take your time getting to know this person. That's all I'm saying. Take your time getting to know them. Don't just... Now, I'm going to revert back to something that I talk about a lot. You know how I talk about what we typically tend to do, which is we like to paint a picture in our mind of who we want someone to be, and then we fall in love with that picture we painted in our mind. And sadly, lots of relationships out here today are being held together by somebody who is trying to force this person to be the picture they painted in their own mind. So before we start painting a picture, let's just leave the canvas kind of blank. I'm going to leave the canvas blank. And you're going to paint the picture, not me. You're going to. You're going to show me who you are. I'm just going to step back and watch. I'm just going to watch. I'm not just going to listen to what you say. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to watch how you interact with other people. I'm going to watch how you treat the waiter at the restaurant. I'm going to watch how you treat your friends. I'm going to watch how you treat your family. I'm going to see how generally honest you are towards your friends, family, acquaintances. You're going to paint the picture. You're going to help. You're going to paint most of it. See what I'm saying? Does it make sense? You know what I'm talking about. And I think that, again, I think this is pointing in a good direction. Anyway, it's just that that rough, bumpy start in the beginning can be smoothed out substantially if you just take a little bit more time and patience when painting said picture, the metaphorical picture. Okay. All right. Now the next one is for the new person. If you're not dealing with a new person who just recently showed up and made an appearance in your life, this is not for you. General energetic outline between Pisces and the newest person who just showed up. Four of Pentacles. Somebody here is a little possessive. I'm seeing some possessive energy here. That's toxic, y'all. That's not good. Hopefully we can set a boundary on that here in the beginning. You let that shit go unchecked, that can turn toxic. Okay, Hangman. All right. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I'm also kind of feeling like there might be a third party in the mix as well. Now, when I say third party, I don't always mean another lover. It could be your mama. It could be your daddy. It could be somebody, some third energy shoving their nose between the two of you that doesn't belong there. Okay, again, really intense connection. Really intense. Still some past heartbreak that needs to be healed. Things are moving kind of slow between the two of you. I do think, though, that with the Knight of Cups and the Lover's card, it does so far feel like this person has relatively good intentions. This person just recently completed a karmic cycle. I kind of feel like this connection was kind of unexpected too, for some of you. Either it was unexpected to you or unexpected to them. One of you, or possibly both of you, didn't really expect this connection and definitely didn't expect it to be so intense. Okay, communication looks good for the most part. Communication is good, but the two of you opening up to each other and learning each other, that's a process that'll probably be a little bit slower, but the communication is there for it. Okay. Well, that was extremely general, but okay, whatever. Let's see, what signs do I have here? I have Gemini and Scorpio. So yes, like I said, I feel like this person completed a karmic cycle. So with the Death card and the Tower card, no, they are not going to leave you for a past person. They are leaving the past in the past where it belongs. Let's give this person an energy check. Energy, intentions. What kind of person are they? What do they want with you? What are their feelings for you? Star card reverse. So they are a little bit tainted. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Okay, so a little bit jaded, a little bit tainted. Don't have the most positive outlook. Probably they've had their heart broken multiple times and now they just don't really get their hopes up for the future. You know, just like, yeah, well, we'll see where it goes. But if I end up finding out that you're talking to somebody else or fucking somebody else behind my back, oh, well, it is what it is. I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. They got a negative outlook on love because they've been burned so many times. Yup. They got their guard up too. So they're pretty guarded. Woo, and argumentative too. Damn, dog. They're not wanting to let you in too quickly. Emotional codependent. Okay. So they're guarding their heart. They are very lonely, very empty, emotionally codependent, but they have an army around their heart at the same time. which can make for one hell of an emotional and psychological conundrum for one to be in. But I've been there. I get it. So they're not wanting to jump into this head first with the Fool card reversed. They're wanting to get to know you, and they're really trying to separate their emotions. Not making a solid decision just yet. They do plan to let their guard down once you check all the boxes. Okay. Yeah, just very guarded. Very guarded and very broken, but not bad. Okay. I would have to give the final verdict of good intentions, though. Just because somebody's broken doesn't mean they have bad intentions. Okay. Outcome. Outcome. Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay, emotional connection, kind of slow. That's kind of slow. I see you spending your time looking for red flags. So, I mean, you're kind of separating yourself emotionally too. I'm also kind of seeing a lack of trust here as well. I'm seeing you're probably spending some time stalking them, making sure that they are where they say they are. They're not talking to nobody else. You're probably going through their comment sections and shit, stalking them, seeing what they're up to. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords upright. Ace of Cups reversed. That emotional connection just isn't happening very quickly at all. Mutually on both ends. Okay, we got to get the advice then. Advice. Strength card reversed. Okay. Okay. Two of Cups. So a separation is not necessary. Yeah. Separation is not necessary. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable. I was just telling Aquarius the same thing. One of the many reasons why emotional independence is so important is because when you really have genuine emotional integrity, you can be vulnerable with anybody and not get hurt. People don't understand this, and I see it all the time. Oh, good God. You cannot scroll social media without seeing somebody bitching, right? What are they bitching about 9 times out of 10? Their own expectations weren't met. Most of the time, the overwhelming majority of our problems and things that we bitch about are because we expected things to be one way and they weren't. We think things should be this way, but they're not. Things should have happened that way, but they didn't. Right? Well, that's tough. That's tough. That's just kind of what we do. But why do we do that? That's the question. Why do we do that? Because we're broken. Why are we broken? Well, I could go on all day talking about the system and the world that we were born into and brought up in. But basically, to try to cram it into the most efficient nutshell that I possibly can, we were born into and brought up in a system that was designed to lower your vibration. So when we got a low, broken vibration, most of us are carrying around trauma that we don't even know we're carrying around. And not only that, but we've been convinced that the solution to our problems is out here somewhere. Then we tend to form expectations. I expect this money to make me feel better. I expect these people to respect me now that they see that I'm successful. I expect this person to come love me and meet my emotional needs just because they're supposed to, or why, whatever the fuck. We set expectations. But when I don't have any expectations, I'm cool if it works out, cool if it doesn't. I can be vulnerable with you, and it's really difficult for you to hurt me. Really difficult. Very difficult. If I don't have expectations, well, I mean, I guess, I see that we have potential. There's potential, man. You could build something amazing. But if it don't work, it don't work. It is what it is. If it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well. I can be vulnerable with you. And you can't hurt me. Well, I'm not going to say you can't, but it'd be very difficult. Be very difficult for you to hurt me. Very difficult. Allow for a slow, gradual, transitionary process from where you are now to where you're going. Okie dokie. General messages. General, career, finance, friends, family, anything but love. Hang on, y'all. Okay. General messages for Pisces. Boom, boom, boom. Page of Wands. See, there's somebody in your life. There's somebody in your life that either causes a lot of drama or is addicted to drama or just very immature. Yeah. Some of you I kind of see contemplating a connection with somebody. Now, this could be a friend. It could be family. Because like I said, this is not love. So when I do the general messages, no love. So with this Lovers card, if we're not reading a love situation, again, these signify some of the most intense connections that we have as humans. And if it's not a romantic lover, who else would you have this much of an intense connection with? A family member. Mom, dad, brother, sister. Most people with families. So for some of you, maybe it's a family member, or it could just be a friend that is really, 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 really close to you, close enough to be family. And some of you are kind of up in your head contemplating whether or not you should walk away from this because this person is incredibly immature. Incredibly immature. A lot of tension is building. Don't know whether or not, look, okay. Well, of course, it's really hard to give advice on this too, because it all depends on what game your higher self came here to play. Okay, that's where this slope gets so slippery and the ice gets so thin that, see, our higher selves are all here playing a different game. Everybody, especially in the spiritual community, always wants to give a one size fits all to everybody. And it's usually tailored around the game they are playing. And it's really hard to not do that. I try my hardest to not do that, but I'm a human too. I'll just tell you my perspective as a volunteer starseed. Okay. I did not come here to play the karma game. Okay. So my outlook is I don't give a shit who you are. You do not have a license to treat me like shit, bring drama into my life, lower my vibration, cause trouble in my life, or just overall ruin my fucking day. I don't care who you are. You do not have a license to do that to me. I don't care if you're my mom. I don't care if you're my dad. I don't care if you're my sister. I don't care if you're my brother. If you're toxic, bye. If you bring drama into my life, bye. If you have a problem with me or the way I live my life, bye. Later, I don't care who you are. Now, that's just me. For those of you who did come here to play that game, though, this is where it gets tricky and slippery. Because at the end of the day, you don't really have control of somebody else's actions. The only thing you can do, see, chaos, true chaos, cannot be resolved. Not true, raw chaos. It can't be resolved. The only thing you can do is step away from it. That's why these chaotic relationships just spin in toxic fucking cycles and never get resolved. No, they don't. No, they don't. The only thing you can do is step away from the energy. You're never going to resolve it. So I'm just going to leave it at that. That's just my own personal advice. Let's get the tarot advice. Let's get the tarot advice. Random freestyle tarot advice. Now, I will accept love advice in this. And whatever advice Pisces needs to hear the most. General, career, finance, friends, family, love, relationships, whatever. Whatever Pisces needs to hear the most. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hang on. Okay, this is all about the training of the mind. Okay, this is very important. The training of the mind. So, you know that your life experience is a reflection of things that harmoniously resonate with what you have trained your mind to focus on. Okay, now, your focus, the things that you focus on, the things that grab your attention, that runs on the same operating system as any other habit. Are you with me? So, say for example, you want to start going to the gym. Okay. How many people have you seen get a gym membership? They go for a week and they quit. Bunch of them. Right? Because what you have to do is you have to understand that you're not going to the gym to the goal, the ultimate goal is not a thin, fit body. That is the manifestation. That is the result. The goal is a frequency change. I'm going to the gym so that I can turn this into a habit. One of these days, going to the gym is just going to be part of my normal everyday routine. By the time that day comes, that will be literally wired into my brain. Same thing with your diet. How many of you know how hard it is to change your diet? It's because it's not wired into your brain yet. Or what about this? Imagine you worked at a grocery store for 10 years as a bagger. Every morning, your alarm clock goes off at 9 a.m. for you to get up and get ready to go to work and be there at 10. So it's been this way for so long that your brain wakes you up 5 minutes before the alarm clock goes off every morning. Then all of a sudden, the owner of the store approaches you and promotes you to general manager of the store. Now you got to get up at 5 a.m. And that's going to suck because it's not wired into your brain yet. But somewhere between, 6 months to a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years at the max, somewhere in there, next thing you know, your brain's waking you up at 4:55 a.m. because now that new routine has wired itself into your brain. Now, your focus, the shit you focus on, and your internal dialogue, what you say to yourself about yourself, runs on the same operating system as any other habit. So this is why training your mind to stop focusing on the negative is so important. We have been born into and brought up in a system that has brainwashed all of us to focus on negative shit. That's why most people aren't where they want to be in life, because they spend more time focusing on what they don't like than they do focusing on what they do like. You don't believe me? I can prove it to you. Tell me why the most famous people in the world are people that everybody hates. Why is that? How do you get famous if everybody hates you? How do you get famous? Because people spend more time focusing on what they don't like than they do focusing on what they do like. That's the reason why. The famous people, the successful people, keep growing and growing and getting more successful and becoming more famous. And all the people that sit around hating on them just keep spinning in circles of hate, anger, and negativity. And they keep manifesting more misery in their life. And their life keeps getting worse. And said famous person's life keeps getting better. It's because the two people, the hater and the famous person, focus on different things. And this is a training of the mind. So think about that. The next time you think about affirmations, you don't just say a couple of affirmations to assist. I heard somebody say that to me one time. Sometimes I say a couple of affirmations to assist. It's like, no. That's like a 400-pound man saying, oh, the other day I tried to do some sit-ups to assist, but it didn't work. I'm still fat. It's like, no. Sit-ups have to become part of your second nature. It has to be wired into your brain. This affirmation, you have to keep repeating this affirmation over and over and over and over and over for weeks and months and years until it burns itself into your subconscious mind and runs all by itself on autopilot, just like a computer program, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says. That's when you will begin to see change. This is a training of the mind. This is a rewriting of your own neural circuitry, and it takes time. And no, it's not fun. No, it's not comfortable. But if you're stubborn enough and consistent enough, that's how you really start to transform your life. Okay? All righty. I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.